Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Hey, we're not going to do too much on the intro today. I want to get straight into the content, but make sure y'all like the video for me. That's literally all I ask of y'all. Anyway, so, hey man, we got to get into the content today. And up first, we got to talk about that boy, none other than one of the forefront runners of the new Dallas. You know what I'm talking about? And he goes by the name of Montana700. Now, of course, I told y'all, it's a lot of people coming at Montana700 neck right now, especially from Dallas, even though he's putting on for Dallas, making it look good, talking about a whole lot of money, not really talking about drilling and killing and spending. However, of course, I told y'all was a lot of people saying, hey, you ain't really from here. Hey, you ain't really from there. What you claiming this for? What you claiming that for? Anyways, well, it does look like Montana700 has came out pretty much with some words of his own, just letting everybody know, listen, man, I got $1 million deals on the table, and y'all people that's over here stuck and poor, like y'all not getting to no money like I'm getting to money. You know what I'm talking about? I'm using my talents to succeed, and I'm putting on for Dallas, and y'all just over here hating. Anyways, this is what he came out and said. He said, couple multi-million-dollar situations on the table. With my name in a mouth, poor as shit. And y'all gotta know this. Get real fast behind me before that. Mind before you play. So he pretty much just standing up for himself. You know what I'm talking about? Telling everybody, letting everybody know, listen, man, if you're gonna try to talk that noise behind my back or just to me, period, man, just know it's a certain extent that people gonna let you play with me with. You know what I'm talking about? And if you got anything, you know what I'm talking about, say what you're gonna say, but at the end of the day, I'm getting to the money. Y'all not getting to the money like I'm getting to the money. You know what I'm talking about? But it does look like today, and well, actually last night, Montana700 car was actually burglarized. The windows cracked out inside of Atlanta. You already know. Now, we already know inside of Atlanta over there, they all about hitting licks, all about, you know what I'm talking about, pretty much, if you leave anything in Atlanta, if you got a car, they say it's best just leave your windows down. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you don't, they're going to probably go inside of it thinking you got some money or something like that, because they always trying to hit licks inside of Atlanta. And especially seeing the fact that this was like a black truck. You know what I'm talking about? And seeing the fact it's a black truck, they probably thought, hey, man, listen, we know there's a celebrity in it. We know there's probably a rapper in it. We know that, you know what I'm talking about, this a black truck, so they got some money inside of it. Here is the aftermath of the people well, here's the aftermath of the actual truck, some of the broken windows of it, of people trying to break inside and pretty much, you know what I'm talking about, get the goods out the car. Hold on, let me actually put it to where y'all can hear that. Oh, hold on. Give me just a second here, y'all. I probably have to pause y'all for it. Anyway, so here goes the video right here. I'm gonna do it to where y'all can hear it.
Damn, bro.
Shit, broken glass. They try to break inside the car right there.
Bum Atlanta nigga broke in the car.
But he did put a message at the bottom of the screen, and he said, you look niggas better off getting a job. Pretty much saying, hey, listen, man, it ain't nothing inside this truck at all. Y'all better off trying to hit a lick. You know, I'm talking about going and get a 9 to 5 so y'all can get y'all some money rather than trying to break inside of my car. Obviously, if you're inside of Atlanta, you already should know that them boys over there inside of Atlanta, listen, everything must go. That's the motto. You know what I'm talking about when I say that? I mean, listen, man. Anytime it's any big event that goes on in Atlanta, let's say a lot of people bring their cars and stuff like that. It's been times where I've seen videos where every car on a whole road, on a whole street, windows busted out, stuff taken out the cars. Now, everybody ain't got the smarts to take their stuff out their cars and take their valuables out their cars. But it looks like in this case, Montana700 definitely did do that. Anyways, up next, we got to talk about this was a basketball player, but I mean, he was a basketball player, but he eventually turned into a drill rapper. Now, it's tragic news for him because he was only 17 years old. Now, he was a star basketball player at his school. Not only was he a star basketball player at his school, he actually scored the highest in his SAT scores out of his whole entire school. But on the flip side, he decided to turn into a drill rapper. Now, his name was actually Noah Scurry, but his rap name was OTV Joker, right? So he turned into a drill rapper. And you know when you turn into a drill rapper, you hopping inside the streets, you dissing some people. So, you know, I'm talking about dissing about the work that you don't put in, and now it looks like they have unfortunately came and put in some work on him one day after a drill song that he released. He released a drill song, and the very next day, yesterday, he was unalive. And not only was he unalive, he was actually unalive while getting inside the vehicle with his mama. Now, I imagine that he didn't know how to move for the lifestyle that he was just now getting into, you know what I'm talking about? But anyways, I'm going to read about it, but we are going to I got a video about the actual event as well, and give me just a second. Let me actually play this video for y'all. Then we'll jump into actually reading about the actual event. Okay, give me just a second here. Let me play it for y'all so y'all can hear it.
On your news at 5, heartbreak at a Philadelphia high school. I'm Yuki Washington.
And I'm Natasha Brown. Noah Scurry was just 17 years old. He was a star in the classroom and on the basketball court. Police say that he was shot several times on his way to school near Tacony Creek Park and Roosevelt Boulevard. And we have now learned this all happened right in front of his mother. CBS News Philadelphia's Dan Snyder is live at Samuel Fells High School in Summerdale as students are mourning the loss of their classmate right now, Dan.
Yeah, Natasha, as you said, Philadelphia police have identified that student killed this morning as 17-year-old Noah Scurry, a star student and basketball player here at Fells High. And just talking with folks around Fells today, really something that has sent shockwaves just through this school community. Police say this all started at around 7:15 this morning. That's where that shooting happened, just off of Roy.
Right now on your news at 5, heartbreak.
Street. Police say Scurry was shot multiple times on his way to school. He later died at a hospital. School leaders say Scurry was known as a gifted basketball player and a very smart student. In a letter to families, Principal Melissa Rasper noted that he had the highest SAT score in the school. Students and staff tell us today's incident was felt by everybody in the building.
The basketball boys weren't in the lunchroom. The whole school seemed upset. I saw Mel crying. It was just traumatic.
The principal, coach, players, classmates, peers are distraught. This is unimaginable for them. You know, the student was getting in the car with his mom this morning in the back of his home, and he was shot and killed.
Basketball games are going to be canceled through the rest of the week. Philadelphia police are still searching Street. Police say Scurry was shot multiple.
That clip that y'all just saw was actually a clip of the video. Of course, you know, I'm talking about it's a drill song. Whole lot of guns, whole lot of this, whole lot of that, whole lot talking about spinning, a whole lot of, hey man, listen, we're gonna go kill this person. We done already killed this person. So y'all know how the drill music and drill rap already go, right? Anyway, so as we read about Buddy, it's just absolutely insane that this boy had the highest SAT scores inside of his entire school. We're not just talking about part of the school or top 1, top 2, top 3, whatever. Maybe he was the absolute top scorer of the SATs inside of his school, and he was a star at basketball. What in the blue hell will make a person want to start joining drill rap, you know, or become a rapper if you got that much talent and that much, we can say environment, but well, I guess environment probably will be the issue in this particular case. It was inside of Philadelphia, which they call it Philadelphia, right? But let's just read about it. It says 17-year-old basketball star shot and killed going to school with his mom in Philadelphia. It says Noah Scurry, a 17-year-old basketball star at Philadelphia High School, died after he was shot on his way to school. According to CBS and NBC, Philadelphia, Scurry and his mother were on their way to Samuel Fells High School in Feltonville around 7:15 a.m. on Tuesday. That means these boys was out there scoping and watching Buddy 7:15 a.m. because they said he was killed getting inside of the car, right? On Tuesday, January 14th, when the athlete was shot multiple times on and this was probably somebody that knew his schedule and knew how he got to school and stuff like that, because for them to be out there stalking Buddy at 7:15 a.m. a day after he released that video, of course, in the news article, they not going to say, oh, it was a day after he released the drill song. They don't know nothing about all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? It's just the streets know stuff and the news know stuff. The streets know that it was a drill song that he dropped and he died after that. The news, they just know the person that got killed, right? Anyway, so it continues and it says, on Tuesday, when the athlete was shot multiple times on a 5,000 block of Tacony Creek Park on Roosevelt Boulevard, he was transported to Jefferson Einstein Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 7:37 a.m. So he was getting in that car at 7:15 and he was dead by 7:37 a.m. According to the NBC, a source close to law enforcement said that dozens of shots were fired at Scurry. So they really was trying to kill Buddy. And also, it's lucky his mama didn't get hit up. Man, I'm talking about they did hit the exact target. A neighbor who heard the incident told the outlet, I heard gunshots, multiple, and then just screaming from the mom. I can still hear the mom's mother crying, seeing her baby on that floor like that. Another neighbor who heard the gunshots described multiple shots at once. That was a switch. You know, he probably heard that. You know, that's how that switch sounds. Anyways. So it continues and it says, the first thing I thought was to grab my son and throw him on the floor. In a statement on January 14th, Samuel Fells High School principal Melissa Rasper confirmed that a student athlete had been killed tragically and said the boys basketball team will cancel their games for the remainder of the week. Now, this is the letter that she wrote. I'm not actually going to go over and cover the letter she wrote. I'm just sticking to the news article, right? The news article continues and it says, Rasper says Scurry had recently scored the highest among the Fells community on an SAT college placement test. And as a classmate told NBC that Scurry was a really smart classmate. Whenever he entered the room always lit. The 10th grader told NBC there was always a smile on somebody's face when you were around him. Just so sad to think that he died. So here's the thing, fam. I really, of course, I can say environment, but I really want to know, like, what got Buddy to even in the field to because I don't think he was in the field. If he was, listen, if Buddy was basketball player by day, super smart athlete by day, but in the field by night, yeah, that very well could have happened. But I'm trying to think, like, was he cap rapping? You know what I'm talking about? I done heard the song. Y'all can go listen to the song if y'all want to too. Actually, I'll tell y'all the name of the song and who's featured on the song as well, so y'all can check it out. But I'm trying to figure out, like, was Buddy a cap rapper, or was he really out here sliding and also putting in work as far as like school and all that stuff go, right? So his name is Joker OTV. And the song name is Swing My Door featuring Drench Season. You just imagine. Drench Season sounds like they about to go spin back for, but actually, no, they got to spin back for Buddy. That's just how it goes, right? So whoever done unalived him probably going to make a song or diss song about it, and then they end up getting unalived, and then they just go back and forth, right? Anyway, so as we continue, let me actually get back over. I want to get bigger for y'all. So if we continue, it says Monique Braxton, the spokesperson for the school district of Philadelphia, told the outlets that the school community is distraught over Scurry's death. This is unimaginable for them. Braxton continued, the student was getting in the car with his mom this morning in the back of his home, and he was shot and killed. This student was about to graduate. He probably would have had offers to play basketball. No, 100% he would have had offers all over the place. Why? I mean, if you're super smart, the highest SAT scores, and you code to basketball, bro, that's a ticket out of wherever you at, even if he is in the hood. I don't know if Buddy was in the hood or not, but I mean, if he was in the hood, I'm talking about that's a ticket. That's literally a way out. He had the golden ticket. You know what I'm talking about? And people around him should have been trying to protect him and make sure he don't try to get in those stuff. But at the end of the day, a person's their own person, right? You know, you your own person. So you can't stop somebody from doing whatever they want to do at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? So it is what it is when it comes to that. But also, like I say, man, that's just a very, very tragic situation. And you know, RIP to him. And also, you know, I know his family's going through it, especially because it's super fresh, happened on the 14th. And I believe what's today, like the 15th or the 16th, right? Yeah, today's the 16th. So that happened a couple days ago. Obviously, they're still going through it. Anyways, now we're going to cover one more topic today. The next topic we're going to talk about today is none other than the radio host legend, Wendy Williams, right? Now, of course, we know Wendy Williams, that she's under like some type of conservatorship where they say she's out of her mind, clueless, don't know what's going on, which is coming out that that's all a lie. Whoever's got her, what's her name, like Sabrina Carpenter or whatever the lady's name is, right? They've got her pretty much enslaved. Let's just say enslaved, where she can't come out and say nothing. But she did do an interview with the Breakfast Club, and she pretty much said that besides, you know, feeling like she's locked in a prison, like she said she's got to make a call to even go down an elevator that's in the little home that they got her in. I don't know, they got her enslaved. I don't know what she done did or what they're going through, whatever like that. But at the same time, she did come in and say something about Diddy. Now, for those that don't know, Diddy actually got Wendy Williams fired like a long time ago from a radio station because she had came out and said that Buddy was a fruitcake. You know, I'm talking about a fruit pie, if you know what I mean by that. And it's no offense. I don't care who's like what or what. I literally don't judge people at all. But she came out and said that Diddy pretty much likes men, and he ended up getting her fired. And now, not only is she she didn't so much celebrate that he's locked up, but she just said she believes that he will be locked up for the rest of her life because she knows things about Diddy, because she was always one talking about Diddy. If you look at if you type in like Wendy Williams talking about Diddy, bro, all that old stuff she used to say, and now a lot of that stuff she used to say is actually coming to light now. But she just said, hey man, listen, I know a lot about Diddy, and what I know, if they figured out all that, Buddy gonna be in jail for the rest of his life. Actually, I got audio footage of it. Here it goes right here. Well, of course, after the
in sports and in life, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
There it goes.
Wendy, you got fired from Hot 97 years ago because of Diddy. All these years later to see where Diddy currently is. What do you feel about that situation?
Hey, when I watch TMZ and I see the stuff that goes on, I'm like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden I see me on TMZ. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird seeing me on TV when I'm caught in this position. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was watching Cookout, and there I am in the first opening scene. I was like, oh my God. Season 1, episode 13, there I am on Martin. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day, and you want to know what? It's about time, people. It is about time. Diddy done. Diddy done, do-da day.
How you doing?
See, she still got it.
Anyway, so Wendy Williams pretty much came out and said that Buddy's done. And of course, Wendy Williams is a legend inside of her own right. Whether you liked what she used to do or didn't like what she used to do, she's nonetheless a legend. Anyway, so with all that being said, man, we got Montana700 truck done been broken side. People hating on him. He pretty much coming out saying, listen, man, y'all can hate all y'all want. I'm still going to be getting to this paper. We got Noah Curry turned drill rapper, OTV Joker. You know what I'm talking about? Made a diss song, ended up getting killed the next day. His partners definitely got to go spin for him. And then last but not least, Wendy Williams says Diddy will be in jail for the rest of his life, especially if the information that she knows comes out about him, which I think all that stuff is coming out now. But anyways, let me know something coming up below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.